Hello, this LP3 training video is for the contact report. To access the contact report, click on Reports, Management Reports, Contact. Contact report is all the various ways you have contacted the customer. The options are all employees to see the contacts for all employees or a specific employee. The type of contact. If the employee called the customer and entered the contact manually, it would be a user contact. So you could actually look at any letters that were sent out to the customer, any email renewal offers or text messages, things of that nature. We're going to go ahead and just have just the default settings of all employees and all contact types. And we're going to run this for today's March 17th. We're going to run it for this month, which would be the 1st through the 16th, or 1st through the 17th, even though it shows the whole month. You just click run it for this month. So let's take a look and see what information we get when we run the contact report for the first of the month through today, which is the 17th. So the contact report will give all the contacts for each employee. We have the employee number here. We have the customer that was contacted, the account number, the current age of the customer, whether the customer is current, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months past due, contact date, so date of the contact code, and contact codes are defined in another video, but you can have a code as called house, called cell, called work, and it'd be a code, and the contact be a code instead of some various entries that maybe your staff shouldn't be saying. So a lot of customers use contact codes instead of the employee writing out what was said in the contact, just to prevent maybe saying something wrong or an audit. Everybody's doing the same type of contacting. If the contact was or was not had a promise to pay. So to explain that, come over here and let me just pull up a customer account. And contacts, if I was going to contact this customer, I would click on contact. I have the contact code, and let me go ahead and cancel that. Let me show under config, contact codes. Each code has a number associated with what the contact is. So 1 would be blank, 15 would be paid out, called home no answer is 101, and then so forth. You just identify a number with a specific type of contact. So let me go ahead and go back to this customer. Let me choose contact. I'm going to go ahead and say 1, so that's just a general contact. If I'm calling this customer up and I'm trying to get them to make a promise to pay, say they're late, then and I don't get a hold of the customer, I would put in here called cell no answer. Okay. So then this particular contact that I did today, and I'm user 99, is logged underneath the contact report, and it was called cell no answer. So if I come back over here to the contact report and I run it, now my particular user is 99, and what I've done is I've run it for the 1st of March to the 31st. So let's go ahead and go to today so we can see the contact for today. And here's the contact that I made, called cell no answer. I did not have a promise to pay, it was just I called and left a message. So let's say that with the same customer that I did another contact with them. This time they said, hey, yeah, I'm sorry I'm late. I'll come in and pay on a specific date. And you come to your calendar. Today is the Thursday, March 17th. Well, when can you come in? I'll come in tomorrow. Okay, well, what time will you be here by? I'll be in by noon. Okay, so now I have a promise to pay, and I put a note in by noon. So now the customer has the new contact. And if I come back over here to contact report and I run the report, I'll see the second contact for today, and user 99, customer account number, and that they have a promise to pay and in by noon. So let's take a look again at, say, this month and all the employees that made up this month's information. So if I'm choosing the first of the month through today, which is the 17th, the 31st, it'll only give this month up to today. I see that there is 8,833 entries. So all employees and all contact types searching for a period of time give me 8,833 entries for this particular period of time. The employees, the contact report information also has a contact summary, and is the summary of each individual employee and whether it was just a contact or whether it was a promise. So of these 8,833 entries, employee 32 had 5 contacts and 1 promise. Employee 40 had 1,882 contacts and 64 promises, and so forth. And you go down through the users that make up this date range. And as you get towards the end, the counts of all the users will be the same as the total count here. And that is, there was 8,833 contacts during this time frame from all employee and all contact types, of which 364 were promises to pay. If I wanted to come and see the user only, those manual calls and entries, which was what I just went over here, where I come to customer and I do contact. So back at the contact report, if I want to see user specific contacts, let me take a look, see what it goes from 8,833 total to user contacts. So of the 8,800, we have 8,191 were user initiated contacts. We can come over here to say special letters, any letters that were sent out to customers. Take a look at how many of them were. There were 52 of the 8,800 for the month that were special letters. Then we have stuff like email renewal offered. Run that. There was 49 email renewal offers, and that was from this period of time. When you search for specific items, and then for all employees, and the counts change, then it also changes the total employees that are involved in those counts. So the contact report section that shows the contact and the contact summary are tied together. Whatever search you do, and it provides the number of contacts, the total section will then be a total of the number of contacts that were involved during that time period. This was the contact report, contact logs, and then summary total. I will do a separate video on the employee activity report, and then additionally I'll do possibly a separate video on the employee activity graph. So thank you very much, and have a good day.